Assalamualaikum and good day everyone. I'm Rozana Kamal, your video lecturer, tutor for EM/OM 5103 Change Management. Welcome to the first video lecture for this course. Before we begin, for better understanding, let us have an overview of the EM/OM Change Management Framework for the video lecture of this module. The Change Management module is divided into 8 topics, which comprise Topic 1, Core Concepts of Change Management. Topic 2, Recognizing Need of Change, Viewing from Internal and External Environment. Topic 3, Diagnosis for Change. Topic 4, Managing People Issues. Topic 5, Planning and Development Change Plan. Topic 6, Implementing Change. Topic 7, Tracking Change. And last topic, Topic 8, Sustaining Change. The framework covers both theories and practices of change management that include patterns of change, the process of change model, recognizing the need of change, power and leadership, stakeholder management, implementing and managing change, lastly, reviewing or tracking change and sustaining the change. This course will help you to understand what is the theory and concept of change management. An understanding of the related theory and concept is important to both academicians, practitioners from various disciplines and specializations, especially in the current highly competitive market and also in preparing of your lesson plan. Today, we will discuss topic 1 on the core concepts of change management. Before we proceed, let us look at the learning outcomes of this video. By the end of this session, you should be able to first, describe the various concepts of change. Second, explain the relationship between change and project. Third, describe the nature of change in an organization. 4. Identify the various types of change faced by an organization. And discuss the various change models. Globalization has vastly changed the landscape of organizations. Making change is an inevitable aspect of any organization. It has become an integral characteristic of any organization, be it public or private sector. To stay significant, change is necessary. The introduction of change will therefore affect one or more segments of the organization. This usually involves the process, the systems, and the organization structure or even the job rules. Now, let us look at the various definitions of change from many perspectives. To begin, change simply means a new state of things that is different from the old state. This can be done through conversion, modification, or alteration and transforming the state of things or quality of anything. Table 1.1 describes change from the viewpoints of customer, organization, and the process as well as project management. With the understanding of change, let us now examine the relationship between project and change. But before we proceed, what is project all about? Project is a temporary endeavor to create a unique product, service, or result to achieve certain objectives by PMI 2013 definition. According to Turner, the purpose of project is to achieve beneficial change that is defined by organizations. In other words, the results or outcome of change project should bring value to the organizations. So why the change? Typically, change is the result of specific problem or opportunities faced by an individual, team, or organization. Hence, the ultimate goal of change is to improve organizational effectiveness. Therefore, introducing change or a change project will impact one or more of the following organization elements: processes, system, structure, and job roles. Figure 1.1 illustrates the perspective of project management and change management. It shows that both support the movement of an organization from the present state A in order to move or transform to the future desired state B. This preferred state can be a change to a new process, system, structure, or even job roles. The main objective is to transform in order to meet the organizational goals or objectives. What is the nature of change accounted by organizations? It is crucial to understand that the nature of change faced by one organization to another differs. According to Hayes 2014, the change in organization can be small or large, revolutionary or transformational change, example, restructuring, mergers, acquisition, or it can be evolutionary, that means incremental, a progress or development or enhancement, or even strive for or restricted. However, Burke states that majority of change in organizations are unplanned and gradual. Hence, we can say that the nature of change that organizations face is unique. Each change differs with respect to scope and depth of the change efforts undertaken. Basing whatever it is incremental, transformational change, and whether the approach to change is reactive to address certain unforeseen situation or proactive decision, the combination of these change dimensions introduces 4 different types of change: tuning, incremental and proactive; adaptation, incremental and reactive; reorientation, transformational and proactive; and recreation, transformational and reactive. The change typology is depicted in Figure 1.3. Now we have set the backdrop on the various nature of change. Let us briefly examine the ways of viewing change through 3 change models: intentional change, lasting change, transformational change. However, we need to take note there are many models exist in literature that can be adopted. Nevertheless, this depends on each context, situation, and or case accordingly. In examining international change, or what is known as planned change, it is usually occurs when a change agent or manager deliberately and consciously sets out to establish the conditions and circumstances that are different from what they are now, meaning status quo or present status. To understand this planned change, Lewin provides some useful insights using force field analysis. This is depicted in Figure 1.8. The underlying principle of this approach is that driving forces must outweigh resisting forces in any situation if change is to happen. In an attempt to achieve a lasting change, let us observe another of Lewin's approach known as a 3-step model of change. Here, Lewin emphasizes the concept of permanency and advocates that successful change needs to undergo 3 stages. Stage 1, unfreezing. Stage 2, movement. Stage 3, refreezing. This 3-step model is as illustrated in Figure 1.9. Let us now consider another alternative model, a three-stage approach by Harris and Beckett. This model was developed based on Lewin's model. The model focuses on defining the present state and the future, managing transition, and lastly, maintain and update the changes. According to Hayes, the model highlights the crucial aspects of diagnosis, strategic planning, and the implementation phase. In conclusion, it is important to understand how change occurs and what are the ways available in bringing about a successful change, because there are many approaches and tools that can be used for organizational improvement. The model or approach adopted, however, will depend on the type and nature of change, the situation, and organizational context. Lastly, all approaches that were described earlier involve adjustments to one or more of the segments in an organization. This further indicates that different nature of change will impact the organizational members and organization as whole differently. Well, we have come to the end of this video session. To summarize, we have discussed the various concepts of change from the perspectives of customer, organizations, process and project management, the relationship of change and project that supports the transformation process in meeting organizational goals, the nature of planned and unplanned change in organization, the various types of change confronted by organization as result of reactive condition or proactive decision, and the various change models with respect to planned change, lasting change, and transformational change. On that note, till we meet again, thank you and wassalam.